So the way I was able to overcome many things and many traumas that I've been through in my 46 plus years of life is I spoke about it, I went to God about it, and I made myself accountable. And I got therapy, and I got a coach. And when you get a coach, when you get a consultant, they help you with speed and transformation. And that's what I do. So anybody that comes into my space, if you're going to work with me, I will get you to a place where I get you to manifest your greatest self. I introduce you to your greatest self, and I help you get rid of your losing self. Because if you're not winning, you are losing. And the truth of the matter is you are a winner. The fact is you may have lost today, but the truth is you are a winner. Okay, are we getting somewhere? You getting my trend of thought and where I'm trying to take you. So it's about transformation and being accountable. So if you feel stuck, that was the start of my video. If you feel stuck, if you feel broke, busted and disgusted, you're like, I feel like giving up. I can't face the world. You know, what I'm earning is not enough. I need something else. I feel like I don't have any motivation. I don't feel like exercising, but I know I need to exercise so I can get more energy. I don't feel like how I used to be, but I know I need to eat better. I know I need to sleep better. Well, you've come to the right place. I am the person that's going to help you. I am not the only person. I am one of many people, many billions of people on this planet that can help you transform and get from point A to point B. So I want to say this as I close out on this video, and then you can join me on the next one. Never give up. Don't give up. Have a vision. Have a dream. Many people like vision boards. I'm not against vision boards. I'm not against goals. As a matter of fact, I love goal setting with my clients. And I always challenge my children and the people I work with, clients who are in business and people who are not in business, set goals. You've heard the acronym, which many of you know. And let me just put it on here before I get out of your way. This one is SMART. Okay? SMART. And it's not mine. It's not my trademark. But this one is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. Some people say time bound, but I like timed. So you need to set your goals. You need to set your visions. Put your vision down. What is it you want to achieve in the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years? The more specific you are, the more you attract that vision or that goal to become a reality. So you've got to operate the law of specificity. I'm going to talk about that in another video. I haven't got time to unpack that for you right now. Then you need to be measurable. I've just told you how to be measurable. It's a bit like being specific. Being specific, measurable is it 3 months that you want to achieve this thing? Is it 6 months? Is it 12 months? Is it 3 years? I would say to everybody listening to me right now, if you've got 3 important goals or visions or dreams that you want to achieve, you want to be setting yourself a target. You want to be measuring that for 3 months to 6 months, which is a small to medium-sized goal. You want to set that goal. You want to be specific. You want to say for example, 30th of January 2025, I want to stop smoking. Very important. You can't leave it open-ended. That's what I teach people all the time. Don't be blurry. with your goals. Operate the law of specificity. If you write in your goal, I want a car, and then you get a car, and the car is a 2-door car, and you got a family, and you are now upset because you got the car, but now the car is not practical because you need a 4-door and you need more space. You need to be specific. You want a 4-door car. You want that car not to be manual. You want it to be automatic. You want it to have electric windows, not manual windows. I think you get my trend of thought now. If you ask for a house or you write down you want a house, you get a house, and then you get a 1-bedroom house. You got it, but you wasn't specific. You needed a 3-bed house. Now you got a 1-bed house. Now you're upset. So it's very important that you are specific. Okay? So when I quit smoking straight away. That goal was for 7 days. I know some of you might think, you're made of something else. No, anything's possible to that person that believes. It's all possible. It's just how do you want to, how bad do you want to achieve? How bad do you want to succeed at this goal or this dream or this vision? So you've got to be specific. It took me 7 days and I stopped smoking. I didn't smoke again. I stopped smoking. I used to smoke different things. I'm not going to go into that right now, but I used to smoke. And I used to smoke at least 10 cigarettes a day, apart from other things, which I'm not going to get to in this video. And I gave up. It's been more than 26 years, and I am still successful. I said, I'm going to stop swearing. I don't swear. All the words that come out of my mouth is not effing and B words and blank, blank, blank words. That used to be my vocabulary. That's how I used to talk. If you met me, let's have a look now. If you met me 29 years ago, I wouldn't be proud of the way I used to talk. But let me tell you something. I talk better now. I talk much better, and my words are filled with words of positivity and not negativity. And that was a goal. That was something I put down, and I achieved it. I was specific again, and that was a 7-day goal. I achieved that goal. My other goal was to buy a house that nobody lived in, that was built from scratch. I achieved that goal when I was 26 years old. I achieved that goal. I wrote that goal down, and 2 years later, that goal became a reality. And I want to say to you right now, there is nothing that's impossible if you can only be specific, okay? Measurable, achievable, realistic, and timed. So realistic, I think we covered specific, we covered measurable, achievable. Is your goal achievable? Most goals, if not all goals, are achievable. Or otherwise, it wouldn't be any point writing it down. Of course it's achievable. So you've got to say it in the method of being specific. When? On the 30th of January 2025, I'm going to stop smoking, or I'm going to lose weight. Let's have a look. In 30 days' time, I'm going to have measured that I would achieve this goal. Is it achievable? Yes, it's going to be achievable because I'm going to grow. I'm going to get great release of wealth because I'm going to pursue this goal. Is it realistic? Of course it's realistic, because you need to know that it's realistic, because that's the steps that you're taking for it to become a reality. And is it time bound? Yes, it's time bound. We looked at it. We've already said it's time bound, and we've already looked at that on the 1st of January. On the 30th of January 2025, gonna quit smoking, gonna lose weight, gonna start earning 6 figures, 5 figures, how many figures you want. It's up to you, because growing success is relative. We can't just measure success. It's not one size fits all, because success to me may not be the same success to you. Success to you may be losing weight, quitting smoking, having a better relationship with your mother or your father or your spouse or your children, or buying a new car. or buying a new house. That's success. But the most important thing is you've got to keep growing. And as you keep growing, the way to grow, the way to be smart and reach your goals is you've got to be accountable. I know you heard me say it, but I'm going to say it again because I did say I'm going and I haven't gone, but I'm going to go in a second. So if you want to really get your goals, your dreams and your visions achieved now, quickly, speed. That's why we pay for coaches. Coaches pay for coaches and successful people pay for coaches and consultants because of speed and impact. And it's a transformation. And what happens is when you pay for speed, you get that transformation that you need. And you get that belief really stirred up and built up on the inside of you that you now have the confidence to go after it like, like you've never gone after anything before. So that's why it's good to have a coach or a consultant because they will hold you accountable. And that's what I want to do for you. If you need a coach, a lifestyle success coach, or a business growth consultant, hey, I'm your guy. I understand many things that many people don't understand because I've been there, I've done that. I used to smoke, I don't smoke anymore. I used to be an alcoholic, I'm not an alcoholic anymore. I used to be many things, but I'm not those things anymore. I've achieved quite a lot of great things. I started my first business at 20 and I sold it for a few £1,000s. I've been successful. I've been doing this for a long time. And that was 20 years old. I'm in my 40s now. So I know a thing or two about a thing or two. So I have a lot of value that I believe that I can add to you. And I'm not going to start doing discovery calls. I know that there's many people doing discovery calls and I'm not against discovery calls. I'm not against most people's method of doing things, but I'm not your discovery calls type of guy. If you know and you want to take action, you're serious, you want to invest in yourself, then give me a call. That call, you're going to have to pay for it. Okay, go on my website and you can see all the details. And I am telling you right now, if you don't want to invest your money and your time right now into working with me, hey, no problem. You can listen to my YouTube videos. That's why I'm making a lot of content and I want to get it out there. I mean, content that it would be the same content that I would sell in my coaching program. Same content. So if you want that personal touch, and you want to connect, you want somebody to hold you accountable. You want somebody to coach you and pick up the phone and literally speak to you few times a month and say, hey, have you achieved that goal yet? Hey, are you growing? Hey, are you experiencing a great release of wealth? Hey, are you being specific, measurable, achievable, realistic time? Hey, I'm your guy. Keep winning. Please comment below. Tell me how valuable this video has been to you and if there's anything you would like me to cover. Keep winning and see you on the next video. Like, comment, subscribe, and listen. I'm gonna really try my best to bring the most valuable content that will transform your life. Keep winning.